and welcome to another episode of Chaotic Harmony, episode 121. Woo!
Let's go.
Yeah, today we are live from the Seligman studio. It's a new one. And I am your host today, Jonathan Seligman, naturally. And I am joined today by the queen of 1,000 instruments herself, Rodnalyn Sese.
Hello, hi.
And also joining us today is Joan Lee. How you doing, Joan?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing all right. Monday today has been it's been a day. I see first graders on Mondays, and so it's always a hit or miss.
Yeah.
Today was like in between. But I have a question for you. This is coming across my feed. Has 6-7 come across your peeps, kids?
Yes, of course.
Do you know what that's all about?
Oh, I know.
You do?
But do you know?
I don't know, but
What-
I just ride with it.
Okay, so 6-7 is literally from a song called Doot Doot.
Okay.
Definitely inappropriate for school.
Is
but
it?
It is, yeah. But it's also a reference to a basketball player that is 6'7". I forget what their name is, but they're 6'7".
Okay.
Also, Doot Doot also references Baby Shark.
Okay, gotcha. But like, why is 6-7 such a referenceable? Like, I know 21 there's a little bit of humor there. Is it just because that's a song I listen to? Do you know?
They don't even listen to the song is the thing. It's just a meme, and I think everyone just knows it, and
Okay.
there's no reason. It's literally just 6-7, and I've asked before, and it's just 6-7.
Interesting.
I'm very passionate about that. Because I did my research a little bit.
Okay. On the internet?
Yeah, and I think it's also because like I also have like some friends and like family who always asks this about me, and it's just so funny that you're the third person in my life this week that asked me what.
Oh,
6-7
so
is.
your family's asking for reference because they are confused?
They are also confused.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. If you have any context, everyone, please let me know because I have no clue. Because again, 21 made sense. That's why it's funny.
21.
Exactly. Because like it's not funny, but it's funny. But like 6-7, I don't get it. Anyways, I have no clue. Anyways, this is not a 6-7 podcast. This is Chaotic
Are you
Harmony.
sure?
The show where we talk about the joys, struggles, the confusions of school, and all things adjacent to elementary music. A bit of housekeeping before we continue. In our last episode, we had our season opener where we had Genesis Santos, Jamie Jun, Mark Keemer, and myself share our thoughts on this upcoming year, how it affected us, and our hopes for this coming year. Next week, we talk about systems, which is cool. In our 9th, 10th, and 11th year of teaching, what new systems are we changing? Are we editing, reimagining, etc.? So make sure you check that out, listeners, and also you too. Make sure you check it out.
I'll do.
That all said, we're not here to talk about that or 6-7. We're here to talk about the two of you. Now, Joan and Rodnalyn, not myself, is joining because first off, they're just awesome people. We haven't had an episode with you, Joan. Maybe we might have to one day.
Or maybe you'll just kick me out after this.
Maybe. That's a possibility. But you're also choosing because you just took levels over summer. And also a rather unique situation, I'd say. You're at 8 school sites. If you haven't checked out the earlier episode, we had Rodnalyn over and she talked about how she's at 8 different school sites. Joan, you're in the same situation, is that correct?
Yes, except my team on Mondays is even cut up too as well. So me and a cohort are at Boone Elementary, and then our third cohort is at Encanto Elementary.
Whoa, that's crazy. I actually didn't know that.
What?
Yeah, so we all three of us do teach 8 schools.
Okay, actually, let's just break it down. So what does 8 school sites look like? Yeah, exactly.
On Mondays, all three of us teach at one school, and then on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Friday, we teach at 2 schools. On Thursday, we teach 1 school. And so, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that made sense to me. I thought it was like different. I'm like, oh.
So certain days you're at 2 school sites, certain days you're only at 1.
Yeah, but then for our team exclusively, on Mondays, me and James have a different school site than Anna. So we got segregated.
Oh man, why is that?
I don't know.
To know.
We're just going with the
I
flow.
don't know. Maybe
just
we're the
teach, I don't know.
assertive type, right? You know?
Gotcha. So okay, you're at 8 different schools, but you don't teach all the grade levels, do you?
No, I teach 3rd through 5th.
3rd through 5th. Okay.
Yes.
And is a certain grade level like specialized?
I do modified for 3-4 because it's a combo class. And then 4th grade is general music, and then 5th grade is orchestra.
Okay, gotcha. And Rodnalyn similar, correct?
Yeah, I mean, like we're not separated into like different cohorts like yours, but basically, yeah, we all teach general music fourth grade, and fifth grade is ensembles.
Okay.
So yeah,
But you're not third.
no, huh?
Because Joan's doing third, you're not doing third.
No, no, no,
Okay.
no, no,
No, none of that business.
no. No, actually, no. I do like third grade though. Like I taught a little bit of like, yeah, they're interesting. I
Expound.
think they're like kind of like, um, I guess like they're already. I don't know. There's like some spark in them, and like I feel like fourth grade is like still has the spark, but like they can take your sass kind of thing. Fifth grade has all the sass for me. For me, I don't know. Like that's my experience.
I've always felt like third grade is when they're starting to understand themselves. And so you have those growing pains, but also it's fun because like there is a cognition you don't get with the younger graders.
They're still willing to share anything with you.
Oh,
is the
yes,
thing.
very
Fourth
much.
grade, like I feel like is almost kind of like in the fifth grade. I feel like nowadays it's getting closer to like how fifth graders act. So yeah, I think that's the difference that I'm feeling.
Now, before we get more into the weed of things, like, so you took your Orff Levels. What inspired you to take your Orff Levels?
Peer pressure. And I'm just kidding.
Peer pressure from who? From who?
Well, my bestie Robin and I were in college together, and
By the way, if you hear sirens that are on our end, my apologies.
it's because of me. I parked somewhere weird.
Sorry, continue,
Oh,
Joan.
I thought they caught me again.
No, I had wanted to take it, but then Robin was like, "Hey, do it." And I was like, "Oh my gosh,
it.
but I'm so lazy." And then 5 years later, she's like, "Do it." I'm like, "Okay." And then, because I've always done the AOSA workshops, and then some years I didn't because of pregnancy or just didn't have time.
So, wait, were you doing the Orff workshops when I was around?
The AOSA, sometimes I did, some years I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. But then I got really tired, I think like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and I was like, oh my God, I'm not dancing. I'm gonna die. I'm too big. So yeah.
Future ones.
I mean, actually, you should do it. Join us.
Oh, okay. See, peer pressure works.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Advertising peer pressure.
So, I guess, first off, so you took Orff Levels out of peer pressure because of your friends.
No, it's just joking, but always wanted to. But yes, peer pressure.
Gotcha. And Rodnalyn, why did you take it? Peer pressure as well for me?
Actually, well, partly. Thanks, John. But also, like, I've always just been interested in like the concept of like the way Orff teaches, and I think my teaching has always like kind of like led into like how Orff is. But like having more of an understanding how do I actually put this all these ideas that are kind of Orff like be more Orff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, I know 2-week intensive, there's a lot. But like, if you could just name 2 things that really stood out to you in your training, what is something that really stood out to you in Orff Levels?
Movement was really important, and I found that was one thing I always really liked about the AOSA workshops, which were Orff based, and I had taught general music like K through 5 a long time ago, and that really helped out with engagement with students. And I've been trying to incorporate that many times in my classrooms, but I didn't know how. So I kind of also, not only peer pressure, but I started taking it, and now I have a lot more ideas of how I can incorporate that even with orchestra, not just general music. Because why limit yourself? Like we should trust kids a little bit more, but with boundaries. Make sure to
Sure, of course.
set the structure.
Covers myself in shame. Yeah.
And yourself? Well, that was just one.
Yeah, sorry.
Movement. Name 2.
One more.
What do you think about it? Rodnalyn, yourself.
All right, for me, one of them is like a lot more play in my teaching. I mean, there's always been play, but like I feel like I've been given more tools of like what these games could be and how I could connect it with the concepts that I'm teaching, kind of thing. And it's also nice to like build like this is I guess like the second one is composition and like the movement composition is something I've never really thought of and I don't know like that is actually something that I just recently did like we did I made a chant about expectations and like I broke it up into a lot of things like okay let's learn this chant, how many claps does it have in the beginning, so there's like the body percussion, but then there was a point of like oh like what are 2 words that are important to you, and then we made they made a chant out of it. And it was super cool, like seeing them. Like I had some like kids that were still not used to like this format, and I'm also not used to this because I just recently learned
Yeah.
this. And I end up just like whenever I learn something, the thing is, I should process it first, but I'm more of a like hands-on. Let's process it
Let's
in the
figure it out
moment.
together. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's more natural though in real life, Sometimes we don't have time to plan.
Yeah.
Sometimes like when you're just improvising, that's what I was gonna say too, is like when you just come up with something at the moment, you find something that you're like, wow, that was really cool, Like and
Yeah.
sometimes it's better to have those moments where you don't have time to, mentally prepare and let your subconscious take over.
Yeah. And it's cool too, like not seeing it work out. And what I mean
It's
by that is
cool not to see workout. Expound. Yeah.
because let me expound on that one because I just found this out about like as a teacher, like things don't go the way it is. But like it's a learning like opportunity for these kids too. Like why didn't it work out? And it was a good discussion with the kids.
That's cool.
I've never had a discussion like that with the kids until like this year and like going through levels. Yeah, it was a good experience. It's fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that like kind of naturally segues into like my next question because you're unlike I would say dare I say most music teachers. Sandy Unified, you are at, as we mentioned already, 8 school sites, and now that you've done Orff Levels, which like has the context of, for the most part, like having like, teaching someone from K to 5. Correct me if I'm wrong, listeners, but like usually that's the context of it. What do you feel like? How have you taken what Cat Wu and Joshua Block has taught you, and implemented it specifically for your contexts?
For me, because I have to see these kids for the first time, fourth graders, it's their first time having music. It's kind of fun because like I can do whatever I want, and the kids, go with it without having any idea what music is. So we have to build obviously on skills like, oh, how do you handle rhythm sticks? What are rhythm sticks, right? What do you not put them in? Like your nose, kids.
Don't do it.
Don't
You
do
know
it.
who you are. Yeah, we talked about it.
Sorry.
Anyways,
Also, why are you listening to this podcast?
but one of the things that really was super like, I don't know how to say it, like eye-opening was when Joshua first gave us the recorders and we didn't just doot, right? Because he had us break it apart and what sounds can you make? And with rhythm sticks, I told the kids, what sounds could you make? What shapes can you make? What things can you do, with it? And like a lot of the kids came up with some really crazy things too. And not just hitting or scraping or, we did like hammer and nails or they did just like they tried to do like chainsaw, like they had like a bunch of sticks together and they're like that as a group.
Okay.
Which is kind of yucky, but it's okay. It's like super cool. Or like what timbres can you find in the classroom and what are things we shouldn't hit?
There's some like unconventional ones that that sometimes like we do stuff like that, and there's always this unconventional choices that these kids make, and sometimes you're just like, should I allow this? Is that something I should? I'm that kind of teacher. So yeah.
I mean, I guess so. If what it sounds like you took the philosophy.
Yeah.
That's what really you've utilized.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's any, now that you've tasted level 1, is there anything that's like, oh, now that I've had this, going back into the 8 schools, like, oh man, I wish I could do this, or I can't do this, or is there anything you're reflecting on now that you've taken levels and you're going back into the 8 schools?
I think it would take a long time for me to be able to modify all the fun things about Orff to like, how they have those bass bars or all those different instruments and stuff like that. But you can still do things. And this is what I plan to do because my kids won't get instruments until another month and a half because of, paperwork, truck routes, putting things in the
fun
giant
stuff.
box. Yeah, the fun stuff, what we're here for as teachers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All the managing stuff of materials. But you can still modify. Like, I don't have a bass drum, but I can still hit the back of a cello. I can, have a bass line with a cello or a violin like G string or viola. You can have kids create different parts. You just have to see it in a different way. And maybe what I have to really do is really scaffold those skills. So maybe this year I really have to hone down on D string or A string or something like that, which is yucky. But, what's more fun to have the kids create and facilitate their own compositions and their own creation than us learning how to play Ode to Joy, Mary Had a Little Lamb, and all the classics, right? So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, like I was going do the same thing too. It's just experimentation with like what I have. And yeah, there's like a lot of things that like I'm thinking like I have to modify, but like still having the concepts there at least. So like for accompaniment, like I am thinking of like maybe bringing on ukulele at least. And then like again, like I think we talked about this. I don't know if this was like recorded, but that part was recorded. But I wanted to like focus on like I can use I mean like I can also use singing as like a melodic thing or my brain is not working.
good.
Recorder as like my melodic thing and accompanying with either like honestly like using chairs could be like my accompaniment and then also using ukulele maybe in the future.
if you have music stands, you can use timbre for that too, or you can
Yeah.
rip paper. Like you can make different sounds everywhere.
Yeah.
Just let the kids kind of discover as long as you don't destroy the room. So you know.
Do you feel like being at 8 school sites, that's probably your biggest hindrance, for lack of a better term, is the lack of like a unified, well, not unified, but lack of instruments that you might see other teachers have?
It's kind of a bummer, but I think it's kind of how you view your circumstance. You can still create great music even without the setup, without the gear. You just really have to modify.
I agree.
I feel like it's like I had a great lesson with just pencils, and like some of them were like, pencils that have been through things, So I feel like partially yes, but I don't feel like it's a big deal, at least for me.
Yeah, I literally just use whatever I see. Like, oh, the room. Like, oh, where can you feel the beat? The walls? Like, or can you do it like just with your body? And I use chairs a lot.
Cheers.
Chairs
mean,
are everything.
When you enter someone's space, because you don't have a dedicated classroom.
Yeah.
So when you enter someone's space, like you use what they have. So chairs is going to be the like, common denominator.
But there are times where like there's schools that have, but then like it's the prime times. They have like
Yeah.
drums,
Yep.
and I'm like super tempted to
Wait,
use it.
Like a general classroom will have drums?
Yeah, like they have like I guess drum circles almost like
For prime time,
for prime time.
Wait,
Yeah.
sorry, what is prime time?
it's an after school and before school program where you can drop off the kids.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then sometimes they're just like they gatekeep those drums though. And
Don't ask permission, ask for forgiveness.
there you go. There you go.
Veteran teacher advice.
Joan 2025.
I don't care. I'm tenured.
Me too. Now I am.
Hey, no,
Yeah. This is my
Now we
fourth
can-
year now,
Now
so
we can just mess everything up.
yeah, there you go.
No one's going to blame us.
Yeah, I can break the chair. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
There's no evidence.
There's no evidence. It's all, it's all like allegedly.
Sorry, San Diego Unified.
So I know we mentioned a lot about modifications, adaptations. Like, is there like, as you look at the Schulwerk, as you look at what you were taught in levels for 1 specifically, and I don't know if you know what's happening in level 2 yet, do you?
I don't know. I have the
that's
books,
mild.
but I haven't looked.
I guess like for your context, like I wonder, is there something that like you would like people to know as they begin to teach you next year, or whether it's Joshua and Kat, or I know Kat is gonna stay with level 1, but like when they come in to teach you for level 2, is there something that you would like them to know that hey, our context is different and X, Y, and Z is great, but it's not really applicable to our kids, or maybe not. That's not the paradigm. Is there any limitations that like you feel like the Schulwerk? Yeah, I'm just gonna open up. Yeah.
I mean, like, from what I hear, we talk about modes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
How do I use that in my classroom?
So yeah, how would you? How do you think?
Because I don't have any of like the Orff instruments, and we always talk about like getting rid of the burgers and fries, and I don't have burgers and fries. I only have recorder.
So I guess then, because
Yeah.
it seems like your context is a lot of less of the xylophones, but more of the ukuleles, more of the recorders.
Yeah.
So
And at the same time, like the level of like what we teach, like fourth graders don't even know how to put like
Yeah.
their whole
they've
fingers.
never
They
played
struggle.
recorder.
Yeah. I mean, like some schools have like some experience and stuff, but the thing is, you never know with these schools.
Yeah.
There's like at least one school that like I just learned had music in third grade, and there's like a lot more concepts I was able to definitely like teach them. But then like there's some schools that didn't have that, and I'm like, okay, how do we start? Like, how do I like put you on the fast track of let's learn beat and all of these rhythms and yeah. So honestly, like how do I like put them on that fast track? Yeah.
Yeah, especially since we get 36 weeks
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, and also like and these standards
Yeah,
too.
because we see one class a week. So I only see for example, my Boone 3-4 class once a week. So
And in fifth grade, you don't necessarily see them.
I only see them once a week too,
I mean,
fifth graders.
But sorry, when I say that, I mean, are you seeing the same kids you saw? So the fifth graders you see this year, are they the fourth graders you saw last year?
Yes and no, depends because since there's 3 teachers in our teams, some of them had another music teacher instead of me. So sometimes I find myself either they know a concept I've never taught, or I have to teach some concepts that is Miss Lee's like weird, circle of curriculum. You know what I mean? So sometimes I have to like backtrack and to make sure they're also getting the same things that my previous students got.
That's actually why like this year we're trying to be more like since like we go to the same schools like with my team, we've been trying to be more equal on our like curriculum and like what kind of syllables to use for rhythm and like what kind of concepts.
Yeah.
Okay, so that in case you are at a different school site next year, or in case the kids see a different teacher,
Yeah,
or et
because
cetera,
like
et
in
cetera.
fifth grade, like they start picking their own ensembles. Is the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So like if they picked someone else other than me for like an ensemble, then like did I teach them the right syllables?
But
Kind of
also,
thing.
kids are resilient. In
They are, yeah.
Well, not resilient. They're adaptable, and so
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure.
if in case, as long as you taught them the foundations, they can adapt.
I
From
mean, like I definitely like learned that this year. I'm a little bit more like loose on stuff like that. Like whatever, like we'll like work with it.
Sure.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess maybe my question is more direct. I directed the question towards like, what do you want the levels to teach you for next year? But maybe it's really, what do you want the admin to help you?
Oh yeah, this,
Like,
I guess that is what
because
it's sounding
it's
like.
not direct. So it's not directed to any person, but more so like, if you could be in an ideal situation, like, would it be K-6, or are you really comfortable at being at at 8 schools with 2 grade levels? Like, I know there's some benefits. You just have one lesson plan for 8 schools, and you can. I remember Rodnalyn, you mentioned you can kind of workshop your lessons. Oh, this is it worked between 8 schools. It only worked with one school. Like but what is it that you would like to be? Hopefully, in maybe 5 years. Like, what is like the situation you like to be in?
I've been in the district for 14 out of 15 years of teaching, and there's been a lot of changes since. But I think since we are prep time teachers now, logistically speaking, we can't have our cake and eat it too. A lot of people still want to teach band, orchestra, choir, but I know that, I don't know for you, but sometimes it's a nightmare to try to get prep time, covered and also missed prep time because this year we have 7 Mondays that are non-instructional / holiday that we have to make up. So there's times in our schedules that are just, deadlocked to be able to go to that school during that day to do those makeups for it. And sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes I have to just teach all of 5th grade and then James has to teach all of another 5th grade teacher just to make sure that the teachers get it covered, their prep time. So they're losing musical instruction, they're just getting it covered. So what I think would be a better idea for San Diego Unified, please don't fire me, is maybe and I think this was low key, was the concept that they were trying to push, is turn us into general music teachers to K through 5 and or 3 to 5, and then the other team probably be TK through 2 or something like that, where there's music teachers that are at 2 school sites instead and just teaching, kids and general music. And I think that would be more balanced. I think it'd probably be better for the students and also for the teachers for stability. Having one room, all your stuff is there, all your curriculum, and then you can do a lot more too. That's just
Definitely.
my 2 cents.
It does, yes. Rodnalyn,
No, like literally, your 2 cents is like like just stability and like more consistency with the kids.
Sure.
For sure is
Yeah.
yeah. Like I think I like my position right now, but also this is my 4th year, and I think like I'm just comfortable with. I get easily comfortable and like try to adapt to like as much as I can. My people pleasing kind of like thing, yeah. But yeah, it would be nice to be like just in one spot and kind of just like really building that community. I do really well in like building that community like right away and stuff, but like just imagine I guess like just having more stability in that and like just being there and
You feel like
Yeah.
you're part of the staff.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like we feel like we don't have anywhere to go. You know, like I used to teach at Crown Point and for 3 days of the week, and I was a supporting teacher on Mondays and Fridays. So I went out to support other teachers, and I felt like I was a little bit more part of a community because I was there all day. You know, sometimes I did lunch duty, sometimes I did recess duty, and sometimes that means I got to really know the kids, and I saw the kids probably I think twice a week. And that really improved growth. I know that you probably had a few schools where you had the kids twice a week, and there was so much more.
yeah,
progress.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I don't think anyone doesn't want more arts. I mean, there might be like Fred in the back, like no, but like like most people, like they want their kids to get more education, more well-rounded education, and yeah, hopefully we can get it to the point where we can have funding to where it is you have stability at one or two sites. Yeah, that'd be cool. So that you can do modes. I mean, you can do modes. But like when you mentioning fast tracking that's 100% it. It's like fourth graders, like you look at the California Art Standards, like they should already know what
Yeah,
beat is.
Yes.
yeah.
They should know what beat is by then, but like they don't necessarily. So you got to catch them up. You're gonna say something. I cut you
Oh
off.
no, you're good.
Okay.
Keep going.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, fast tracking is it's hard to give.
I feel like we shouldn't be fast tracking is the thing because everyone learns in different like paces, like specifically like those schools that have never had music. And like the expectation to like fast track them into standard, I feel like sometimes puts too much pressure in like the concept of like that, like just getting them to understand that. But like also we want to cultivate the joy and fun. So
yeah, and
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes me feel pressured. I'm like, oh, I have 30-something lessons planned, and I want them to get everything, and then sometimes I have to wait, and because sometimes pacing is important. Sometimes kids really need that time to just work on a concept, and they can enjoy it and also build rapport with their classmates. And but then I'm like, well,
Yeah.
I have 26 more days with them, and you're like, Lordy Lord, what do I do?
And how long are your classes?
1 hour each.
it's 45 minutes sometimes to an
Sometimes,
hour.
yeah, you have to line them up for
because
lunch. Yeah.
Lunch, and then also sometimes you have to get them to to their recess because
Yeah.
it's required.
Yeah, and for me, like as someone who teaches at one school site, I struggle with okay, man, I only have them for like what 18 more classes for the year. For you, it's like I have 18 more classes, period,
Yeah.
and that's all the impact you can do, and that's rough.
Sometimes it's a blessing if you know what I mean. Sorry.
Sometimes
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, just kidding, kidding.
we do care about each
Allegedly.
learner, but also sometimes it's hard. I get you there. I guess then for those, because a lot of our listeners are people who are like at 2 or 1, a lot of them. Is there anything now that you tasted the gold? You tasted. I mean, actually,
We're
don't
big
taste gold.
bags
It's
of
actually not
Orff
good.
now. You didn't hear me say that.
It's true, though.
So that's like right next to 6-7.
So, anyways, now that you've had that, like, is there any last things you'd like to share now that you've tasted Orff Levels? Anything else that you would like to share in parting words, last words?
It's fun. Do it.
Do it.
Don't be scared. We're all
Do it.
adults. Trust me.
join.
No one's judging you.
Come
trust.
Question: do you feel like you did not do it because you felt like it didn't apply to your case? Or
No, I just didn't do it because I was like either lazy or just I have okay, I'll be real. I have really bad depression, so sometimes just getting out of bed to comb my hair or use the bathroom is a struggle. So
hear.
even just trying to sign up for anything is like, oh nope, nope, like nope.
Too many
Even
steps.
yeah, not too many steps. Yeah, even I barely got my driver license like renewed, only because I was like, oh, yeah, I can't drive in about 30 days.
I still
But hey, you got it done.
I got it
And then
done.
there we go. Let's go.
It expires next year.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I also haven't got my real ID. I should do that.
I've been thinking
I got my
about
passport.
doing that.
I got my passport, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
passport too. I feel that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, I should get on that. Ugh. How about you, Rodnalyn? Any imparting words to our listeners, whether like it's just someone who has not taken levels or it is someone who has gotten all three and you would like to say, yo, this is what it's like. Like, I'm in.
If you're teaching children, come enjoy your inner child in Orff.
Hmm.
Yeah. Honestly, like it brought a lot of my inner child. Like it relearning. Like this is what I like about teaching elementary is like it's almost like I'm relearning music again. And how do I make it fun?
And having fun, too. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we don't have enough fun as adults. You know, like they were
Yeah.
saying. Yeah. 'cause
That was like a one of the
Yeah.
things that like
Yeah.
was actually that like really like stood out to me is like having fun and like feeding your inner child. Be a child again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kristen and I always like to say, like, if you're going to be a teacher, you got to be a goober.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's just different language. It's the same thing. Yeah. I like that. Cool.
Yeah. Be a child again.
Be a child again.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you all so much for being a part of this. We're still gonna don't leave. We're still gonna be back with these peeps after the break.
I just want to take a quick moment to shout out Mission Trails Financial, the partner making this show possible at no cost to you. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by financial planning, you're not alone. But Mission Trails Financial is here to make things simpler. They offer tailored financial advice for you, from investments to tax and insurance planning, with a team of experienced fee-based advisors who are CFP designated and fiduciaries. That means they're putting your best interests first. Let's face it, navigating the world of finances can feel like drinking from a fire hose with endless options for investments just a mouse click away. But Mission Trails Financial aims to cut through the noise by breaking things down into clear, actionable steps while providing regular updates. Mission Trails Financial believes everyone has the right to work with a financial advisor regardless of how much you've saved. Mission Trails Financial's focus is building relationships so you are not traveling your financial path alone. They even help you keep track of old 401ks when you're transitioning between jobs, because your financial future should always stay on track, no matter what changes. So don't wait. Let Mission Trails Financial show you how to make that next step towards the future you've worked hard for. Plus, your first consultation is absolutely free. Just visit missiontrailsfinancial.com or call 619-419-0238 today. You'll be glad you did, because leaning on professionals like Mission Trails Financial is how we get ahead. Check out the program notes for more details. Advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor.
And we are back. But before we continue, you know what's up. Thank you all so much, listeners, for joining us on this episode. And thank you for joining us on this journey, whether you joined us on episode 0 or with Lauren Shelton, or you joined us today. Thank you so much. It means a lot for you to be a part of this. If you want this journey to continue and go past 121, please support the things you love, especially during these times. And support the things you love, whether it's us or something else. And we do have a way to support that. You can go to patreon.com/chclassroom. My apologies. I should know that. Patreon.com/chclassroom, where you can get special merch and also other ideas to support the class. If you don't have a coin to toss our way, that's okay, especially in 2025. I totally get it. But there are free ways to do it. You can leave us a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Oh, I haven't checked. I'm pretty sure Michelle is still the latest person to have left a review, but as I load my phone, you can do that, or you can do it on Spotify. You can also go to youtube.com/@chclassroom and, just leave us a like and all that fun stuff. Let's see. Podcasts. Doing things with one hand is a challenge.
Would you like me to hold?
What are you gonna hold?
The mic.
The mic.
I don't know.
Yeah, Michelle. Thank you so much, Michelle. Michelle, you're awesome.
Emotionally supported.
Michelle is the latest person to leave this
supervising.
review. Please, just do it. Just do it. And also while you're teaching, you just like have kids their exit ticket, leave a review on their phones that they shouldn't be having. Also, you can follow us on YouTube and the socials. Leave this episode a like, write a nice comment. These are the small things to make sure that these lights and mics still stay on. So the thing is, it's like, what should we do for Spiccato? And like everyone gets it. Bills.
Bills.
I mean, I don't think this is a bill. No, this is just a heads up. That I've been pre-approved for a credit card. But what would you do with random mail? How would you utilize that in the classroom?
Maybe find words that stand out.
Visa.
Or create.
Visa. Oh, then do like a word chain off of it, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or either
We
create
can
a
cut
jingle.
this apart in like words, kind of like the magazines.
Oh yeah, like
Okay.
a ransom note.
Ooh.
You totally made those in your kid, didn't you? How many ransom notes have you made?
None. I am a citizen of United States. I promise.
I mean, those two aren't mutually exclusive.
You right.
But fan.
Oh, I mean, in this seat at the moment, I know.
Wait, what's that like? The thing with the fan?
I'm
and
sure
the
our audio
on-
listeners love what's happening right now,
Oh.
blowing the air into it.
Dust in the wind.
I mean, actually, so we could utilize it for what's it called for found sounds.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, y'all.
One more time.
Sorry, y'all.
Do it again. Three times.
Yeah,
shot.
one more time.
Yeah, you can.
There we
rip
go.
it.
And then you can go. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like you can. I always think of like percussion. So
Yeah, same.
yeah.
Also, to our audio listeners, this is a very green. It's not an ad. What do I call this? Like just a letter from a corporation that I don't exactly want. So maybe utilizing the colors. If you have multiple letters with different color schematic, we could have green be clap, a blue card be a snap, a red card be a pat,
Create
be stomp. I don't know.
Yeah, create a word bank too of like what inspires them from mail.
Yeah.
Or
Wait, what's that song that we learned again?
I've got a letter this morning.
And then-
Or you can have the kids sign you up for a credit card.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Be an
then they
adult.
could spend it on Robux and
Ooh.
you can be broke and then you could leave the profession because you are
Have the
broke.
kids have like an incentive too, so they can each make their own credit cards or get their parents to get them a fake credit card. Each time they do something, superb, they get a little sticker and they could turn it into like a credit card situation, like a gift card. If you go to Boba places, they have those stamp cards.
I'm
Little
cooking.
punch cards.
Yeah, little
okay,
punch cards.
okay.
I
Good
think
to-
I'm
yeah.
cooking with something. So my first year, that was a whole mess, but like a good mess.
Okay.
The last thing that I did that year was an escape room.
Oh yeah.
And like
Sound.
I had envelopes of like kind of like musical challenges inside
Mm-hmm.
envelopes. And if you had a lot of these, you can literally like make them into like special envelopes with like musical challenges. Like, how do you read this rhythm?
Mm.
Yeah.
So they had to get out of the room by utilizing different kinds of musical, like musical.
So, how do I explain this?
How did
Because
they
like
escape?
I
Did
had
are they
stations-
still in there? Did they ever escape?
I don't know.
They did escape actually, and then like it was like a whole like
The whole class of kids just
It's
trapped. in
just-
the
yeah, they just get me out of here. I can't figure out ta ti ti ta. Help! I don't know how to read this note.
What is oval?
What is soul and what is me?
So you'd have them.
Yeah.
How do they escape? So what are the
So
challenges?
basically, like the challenges, like, it was honestly, it was like American Ninja. Never mind. I guess it's not really an escape room. It's kind of like American Ninja, and then it had envelopes.
How do you go from escape room to American Ninja?
I don't know. You know what? Just trust me. Just trust me.
And we trust you, audience members, to send us an email, chaoticharmonyclassroom@gmail.com. What would you do with junk mail or credit card mail or bills for your students? Is it American Ninja? I don't know. Let's just get to round of the week.
Listen, I had to build like a whole like fort, and like I think I had a tunnel, and then like I had an envelope towards the end of it, and that's when they could. Okay, it was in the beginning of the tunnel, and then they had to answer it, and then they can go through
For
the
8
tunnel.
schools?
Yeah,
Lord.
I was like I had a lot of ideas first year, a lot. There's I've kind of like reeled it back now,
Okay.
but like in a good way, like more. Yeah,
Refinement. Yeah.
yeah.
Round of the
Round of the week.
So, you have this song. Okay, what is this
It's
song?
not really around. It's a canon.
Okay, sure. That's true. It's true. We're canon of the week. Changing it up. What do you got? Hit us up.
All right, so it's the fruit cannon.
The fruit canon. Where did
The
you learn
fruit
this?
cannon. I actually learned it from Megan.
Megan.
Yeah, Megan Kautsky, my teammate.
Maiden name Winslow.
Yeah, maiden name Winslow.
Shout out to Megan.
What's up, Megan? How you doing?
All right, so how does it go?
Okay, so it's mango, 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 and then the next one is kiwi, 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 kiwi. Third part is banana, banana, banana. You wanna try it?
So,
Yes,
how many times
so-
are you repeating the phrase?
I'll stop y'all.
You're good. So, how many times do you repeat the?
Mango, 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 mango. Mango, 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 and kiwi, 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 and then banana, banana, banana. Woo! Oh, there's a woo, and then it goes banana, banana, banana. Woo! And then mango, mango, mango.
Okay, let's start from the top. Let's try it. 2 T.
Yeah.
And then Rodnalyn, you want to start the first canon? And then I'll follow, and then you follow.
Okay. Ooh. All right.
Oh, no.
All right, let's try.
Mango, 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 mango. Mango, 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 mango. Kiwi, 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 kiwi. Banana, banana, banana. Woo! Banana, banana, banana. Woo! Mango, 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 mango. Mango, 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 mango. Kiwi, 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 kiwi. Banana, banana, banana. Woo! Banana, banana, banana. Mango, 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 mango. Woo! Mango, 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 mango. Kiwi, kiwi. Banana, banana, banana. Woo! Banana, banana, banana.
I'm pretty sure my neighbors hate me now.
That's okay.
It's all good.
That's how I am in my apartment, actually. Yeah, I'm
That's
pretty loud.
cool. That's cool. And it just ends on those 3. Did Megan expand to other fruits or no?
I watched a video of there's peaches, there's watermelons. Yeah, that's kind of like how far it goes.
Okay.
Or yeah, it was watermelon and peaches. Peaches, 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 peaches,
Durian.
peaches, durian, durian, dragon fruit, oh my gosh, dragon fruit. Sorry, okay, I'm done.
No, you good. Thank you guys both for being part of this.
Thank you.
If
Thank
people have any curiosities about your situation, if they have any curiosities about mangoes
and
or,
dragon fruits.
dragon fruits or any.
6'7". If you have any more inquiry about that, I got you. Some big bags.
I have inquiry.
Yes, what's up?
Always. So if they have inquiries, how can they reach out to you? Joan, let's start with you.
I never respond to emails. Are you talking about like socials and stuff?
Emails, socials, or just.
Okay. My socials is Jelly Onions. Don't ask. That's my Insta.
I have an inquiry.
Yes.
Jelly onions. What's that about?
That's my friend's nickname for me.
Okay.
Like jelly, like strawberry jelly with onions.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's gross.
Rodnalyn, how about you?
I am Porcupine in the Balloons.
Sandy Unified has some great social media, apparently.
No, because I just realized. Yes, I'm Porcupine in the Balloons on Instagram. You can email me on rodnalyn.sese@gmail.com. I do open that one. That one I do. I should open my staff one more, but
It's all good. And you can find me at Mr. Seligman, MrSeligman, on all the socials. No, not really all the socials. Instagram, you can get me on the Biskies, Blue Skies, is what the cool kids call it.
Biskies?
The Biskies. That's what the cool kids call it.
I have never. Okay, but you're the cool kid.
Or just you call it BS. You just BSing it up. And you can find me on TikTok as well, Mr. Seligman. You can find us at CH Classroom, also on those same socials. And if you have an idea you'd like to email us, so if you'd like to be a part of this podcast, or if you are just concerned about 6'7", you can email us at chaoticharmonyclassroom@gmail.com. Thank you all so much for, bye.
Bye.